Hello and welcome to another Facts and Dimensions tutorial video. In this video, I'll show you how to view the extensive catalogue of data tables we have and how to see what data is available in those tables. So I've just connected to the demo customer DB. To see what's in the tables, query the catalogue, which is select star from release details dot all available tables. And at time of recording on the 22nd of November 22, there was 5,237 tables. In this table, there's several columns. This column tells you the underlying database that the table, is stored in. You don't necessarily need to worry about that. This is used internally by the system for when you add external tables to your database, which is explained in another video. This is the table schema name, the table name, a brief description of what the table contains, source notes, that's the URL. So if you happen to be on the web, you found some data and you wonder if we have it, you could always search by using part of the URL that you're on. License, where we get the data from. This column discontinued. If it's a 1, that means this table is no longer getting any data. Here's an example of one that has a 1 in that column. So this one, data by provider, sometimes they do continue providing data, but they've fundamentally changed the source data such that we can't alter the table by adding columns to get the new data in. Often it's the granularity that's changed. So in those cases, we'll have made a new table with the same name, but V2 at the end. And this column, fact or dimension, fact is fact, dimension is dimension, clearly. The other table that's worth looking at, if I just go down to release details, before I show you the table, actually, just going back to this column, this bit here, UKHF, is telling me that this is data from UKHF tables. This one here is telling me it's UKHD tables. So UKHF has a bunch of release details here. UKHD has a whole load of release details schema stuff here. ODS API, Met Office, CQC providers, and it will grow and grow as we add more databases. But one of the very useful tables, especially UKHF, which has the vast majority of our data sets, is this one. This has a record for every individual snapshot of data that we've got loaded in the database. The schema name and table name and the snapshot date. The version, because sometimes the same data will be re-released by the data providers when they've got sort of a new revision of the data. And this is a flag to tell you whether it's the latest or not. Now, these two fields are used internally by our system so that the views that sit on top of the fact tables can be designed to return only the latest version. And just so you know, views are exactly the same name as the underlying table, but with a 1 at the end. Row count, uploaded date, that's the data that the data was loaded. So you might use this column to find out all the tables that have had new data since date X. And also with the effective snapshot date, you could use a min and max to see what the range of data we have for the table. And this one, of course, row count, you could use that to see how much data there is. So that's all. Thank you.